All right, so you've been lifting for a while, but you're feeling stuck. Your squat is stuck. Your bench is not budging, and your deadlift feels glued to the floor. It's probably not because you've hit your genetic ceiling. It's likely because you're messing up at least one of these 5 things. Let's get into what those mistakes are and how to stop messing them up. Thing number 1 is nutrition. If you take your training seriously at all, well, you better have at least a cursory idea of how to eat. Your first priority should be adequate protein intake. Whether you're bulking or cutting or maintaining or gaintaining or whatever the hell you're doing, you need to hit your protein requirements. This means 1.4 to 2 grams of protein per kilogram of body weight. And next, you need to have an idea about your calories. It's probably best you have some sort of plan, whether it's to bulk or to cut. Start tracking your calories. You can use something like Macro Factor, and you can use code CrabShark to get 2 weeks of it for free. Start tracking your body weight as well. Side note, if you want your strength to go up, being in a slight caloric surplus and gaining some weight is a great way to do it. Thing number 2 is sleep. It's really important for everybody out there to make sure that you're practicing safe sleep. Try and get at least 7 hours every night. Adjust the temperature in your room to be cooler if you can. Always rise and go to sleep at the same time. Get off your devices an hour or so before you go to bed and try to stay off of it for an hour or so after you wake up. If you want to log some extra sleep and the waking up every morning at the same time thing kind of sucks, well, learn the art of napping. Nobody should have to pull an all-dayer on Sunday. Thing number 3 is programming. If your programming doesn't make any sense or you haven't looked at it and thought about changing it since you hit a plateau, that's pretty low-hanging fruit and would be one of the first things I would investigate. If you're not running a program at all, then I would recommend you head to calgarybarbell.com and download the free 16-week program from there. Boom, all your problems are solved. Or you can check out the Calgary Barbell training app, where you'll get access to over 50 programs. You'll get weekly check-ins and coaching from myself and the other Calgary Barbell coaches, and all of the cool features and UI of an app that's going to track all of your metrics and all the things for you. Not having a plan at all is an incredibly easy thing to solve and provides essentially the baseline for all training decisions. Having a plan, knowing when your bigger and smaller, more important or less important, more demanding or less demanding sessions are, will allow you to be better physically and mentally prepared. Maybe you got to kind of hype yourself up because you have a big squat coming up, or maybe you need to really make sure you get a good sleep on Sunday night because Monday's heavy squat day. Without a program, without a plan, all of that is out the window. Thing number 4 is effort. So let's talk about effort. And this is not going to be some kind of pseudo-macho, bootstrap, motivational, whatever. I, in fact, want to look at both sides of the coin here. I think that, of course, there are lifters who are unable or unwilling to be uncomfortable or go in and strain against heavy weights, get up to what would be considered an actual RPE 8, because newsflash, an RPE 8 is a hard set. But there are also lifters who go in there and smash their face against the wall, forcing weight onto the bar and calling it an RPE 7, despite the fact that that set nearly ended their career. So I want you to take a step back from your own training. Try to see if perhaps your tendencies put you a little far on one end or the other of that spectrum. And if, after an honest investigation of the effort you give in the gym, you can say, yeah, I've been going way too hard, or, man, I really should learn to try, then I would say nudge yourself in the direction of the opposite. You might be surprised at how much impact that has moving forward. Thing number 5, social comparison. Now this last one, we're gonna kind of flip it on you a little bit. Now, we've been investigating the question of why are you not stronger? And well, maybe you are stronger, but you still feel like shit about it because X, Y, or Z lifter that you watch on Instagram, or maybe somebody in your gym has gotten stronger faster or is objectively stronger. I want to caution lifters from making these kinds of social comparisons because it can absolutely rob all of the joy from progressing in lifting if that progress isn't as good as another. We're able to do this all of the time with the less than 1% outliers whose progress we can track in real time with the tap of a screen. We're able to make ourselves feel like garbage about the progress that we are making because it's not like theirs. So the next time you're asking yourself, why am I not stronger? Why am I not making any progress? Well, I want you to investigate those 5 things. Ask yourself, am I eating enough? Am I sleeping and recovering enough? Does my programming make any sense? Am I putting effort in? And am I actually making progress but just robbing myself of feeling accomplished at all because I'm comparing my progress to others? Go through those 5 things and I bet you we find some progress. We'll see you in the next one. Peace.